Odessa Woolfolk, Birmingham Civil Rights Institute. In Birmingham, there are only a notable few who can be referenced by first name, and then no further clarification is necessary. Odessa is one of them. Her name evokes fearless leadership, progress, and an unwavering desire to make Birmingham a better place. It's a name that describes a Birmingham icon, mentor, and legend.
She's timeless. She has lived history. She's taught history. In many cases, she's made history from the civil rights movement to today.
Odessa Woolfolk is Birmingham's hero. To be clear, that's for all generations, since Birmingham has been in inception since 1871. But I would say very critical during the 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, and 2000s.
She's a jewel, and she's a jewel for the city of Birmingham and for the state of Alabama.
Odessa Woolfolk was born in Birmingham in 1932, growing up in Titusville and attending Parker High School.
You knew that Odessa was going to accomplish all the things that she has accomplished. When I first met her at Parker, she was outstanding then, and she's just remained an outstanding person.
She taught at Ullman High School in Birmingham during the Civil Rights Movement, shaping young minds and setting an example at a pivotal time.
She was the person that I think young people could look to. The actual teacher in the classroom at Ullman who would intentionally turn her back to make sure those young people could exit, whether it was out of the window or the front door, and actually participate in the marches down at Kelly Ingram Park and fight for freedom and justice 60 years ago.
Eventually, she moved to Washington, D.C., where she began an impactful career in public policy, shaping the future of several organizations. But eventually, Birmingham would call her home. She came back to her hometown to serve as executive director of the Birmingham Opportunity Industrialization Center and was associate director of the Jefferson County Committee for Economic Opportunity. She also joined the faculty of UAB, a role that allowed her to build on her passion for education.
She taught in high school during the movement, and it went on from there. But what she really does every day, day in and day out with all of us, is she's teaching.
In Birmingham, Woolfolk made a substantial mark in several ways, including playing a critical role in the creation of the Birmingham Civil Rights Institute, where she served as the founding administrator.
It's not only her vision, she's not only the face, but everything about the Birmingham Civil Rights Institute today in 2023 is because everything Odessa Woolfolk did in the 80s and the 90s leading up to the opening of the Civil Rights Institute.
It attracts people from all over the country. There in the day that you can't go by there and you'll see out-of-towners there at the Institute. She's done a lot to cause the city of Birmingham to have a changed image.
She was also a founding member of the Board of Leadership Birmingham, an organization that has shaped the Magic City for decades.
Leadership Birmingham was based on her belief that if you bring a diverse group of people together who are leaders in different spheres, because there are leaders out there who all have spheres of influence, if you bring them together and you immerse them in the community and they understand the community, then they're authentic leaders and they learn diverse perspectives and they learn how to work together. And she thinks that, and I think these are her own words, that you hold hands, treat people right, you believe that for the equality for all folks, and you base your life on that. And she thinks that bringing people together to have discussions that are with diverse perspectives is how you learn, and you're not looking for absolute consensus in the community when you're working on issues, but you're looking for absolute understanding, and that's how you get that.
Over the course of her career, Woolfolk served on the region's most influential boards, civic, nonprofit, and for-profit. But perhaps her most important role was her ability to spark important conversations and bring people together to advance Birmingham. There are no shortage of awards, galleries, and honors named for Odessa Woolfolk, but contemporaries say her true legacy will be her impactful leadership.
I think she's so important to so many of us, and I don't think you can overestimate the impact she's had on this community through the years. She's been in every room in the city, and she's made a difference in every room in the city.
Her dash related to her life and her impact on Birmingham is so long and so extensive and so positive. Everything she did for her generation and all the generations after her, that's why Odessa Woolfolk is Birmingham's hero.
She has ensured that Birmingham has stayed at the center of its importance in the civil rights movement, which has increased, increased the cultural tourism aspect of Birmingham, and also been very important in terms of economic development. I mean, people want to come here for that reason, to learn and to see what happened here, and she has made sure that has happened.